And shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation.
DBN Nation, of course. Support DBN Nation. You hearing it from Floyd Mayweather.
It's Terrence Crawford, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
This is Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo! Hey.
J-Rock Williams came out and awarded TBE Floyd Money Mayweather as the fighter of the decade. He stated, and I quote, "If any other fighter not named Floyd Mayweather Jr. wins fighter of the decade, all the folks who are in control of the voting should be charged with a robbery. Love him or hate him, he dominated the sport of boxing. I know no other. There's really no debate. Give the man his damn award." Gosh. End of the quote. And he's definitely 100% correct. He co-signing everything I said, co-signing new media. And just to put icing on the cake, The Truth also retweeted J-Rock Williams' tweet. Errol Spence co-signed everything J-Rock Williams stated, as he should, because I'm pretty sure every champion feels the same way. And that's because of the obvious reason. A champion knows what it takes to be on top of the sport for 20 years, not having an off night. Fighters put their life, sweat, and tears on the line every time they step in the ring. Like I stated time and time again, to play any sport, all you need is one ball. To box in the ring, you need two balls. So if you wasn't in the ring fighting for Floyd, if you wasn't training with him, what makes you feel like you have the right to take credit away from Floyd? He earned that credit. He didn't get no bonus credit from nobody like Gennady Golovkin or Canelo Alvarez did, for example. Matter of fact, it was the other way around. Regardless of what Floyd Mayweather did, he was damn if he do, damn if he don't. They told him you scared of Corrales. He knocked out Corrales. They told him you scared of this guy. He knocked out that guy. They told him you scared of Baldemir. You fighting Zab Judah when Zab Judah just lost to Baldemir. Baldemir is the true champion at the welterweight division. Floyd Mayweather broke his hand in that fight and still whooped him every single round. They told him you scared of that guy. He fought him. They told him you ducking Sugar Shane Mosley when Sugar Shane Mosley was the guy who turned that fight down in their prime. Guess what Floyd Mayweather said? You know what? Since Pacquiao turned that fight down because of a drug test, I'ma fight Sugar Shane Mosley. Whooped him like he stole something. After getting hurt in the second round, where y'all gotta keep in mind, that was the most I ever seen Floyd Mayweather hurt. Came back and beat Sugar Shane Mosley, not throughout the fight, but in that round in particular, he was winning the last minute of that round. It just show you how great Floyd Mayweather was. And I'm not making this up. Y'all could go back and check out the interviews that Floyd Mayweather did with Brian Kinney. He's one of his biggest critiques. And Floyd Mayweather literally proved him wrong every single time, and Brian Kinney ignored it every single time. Like it never took place. All these fans want to claim Floyd Mayweather is ducking all these fighters when Floyd Mayweather was fighting fighters coming off their biggest win every single time. Like Ortiz, for example, when he beat Berto when Berto was undefeated. Like Canelo, for example, when he beat Trout, for example. Like Pacquiao after he knocked out Algieri. Like Sugar Shane Mosley after he knocked out Margarito. However, on the other hand, they want to praise Canelo for fighting fighters coming off horrible performances. I mean, he's in negotiations with Saunders and Smith as we speak, and those two guys coming off horrible performances. Meanwhile, he tell you Andrade is boring and Charlo, he haven't deserved a fight. So this is my issue with the boxing media. More importantly, the fact that they ignore the facts and just want to please the fans. And obviously, Floyd Mayweather is the most hated. So how you please these casual fans? By discrediting Floyd. And we all know what time it is. However, that's why your brother Aki is here to save the day. They got me feeling like a superhero just by speaking the truth. However, I didn't know speaking the truth will have villains coming for you. But I welcome that with open arms. But it's funny to me that J. Rock Williams and Errol Spence came out and co-signed what I said, because I made a video 6 months ago, but when I first dropped it, it was just like a random video, so it didn't get a lot of views. However, it picked up steam and it became like a longevity video, and I started getting a lot of comments. So I went and checked it out, and it was up to 150 dislikes to 20 likes, even though all I was spitting is the truth and nothing but the truth. However, they don't like to hear the truth. They were saying, how you got Floyd Mayweather as the fighter of the decade? Are you crazy? He only fought a half a decade. They were questioning my intelligence, saying, why you got Floyd Mayweather as the fighter of the decade? It should be Pacquiao. It should be Canelo. Meanwhile, funny enough, Floyd Mayweather beat both of them guys at a disadvantage. Floyd Mayweather was a grandpa when he schooled Canelo Alvarez, gave him a PhD degree. However, Canelo couldn't graduate. He got a bachelor's degree that night. I mean, Canelo was the bigger guy, the younger guy, and they made excuses for Canelo, even though Canelo was calling out Floyd. They were telling Floyd, you ducking him. As soon as Floyd Mayweather whooped him, they saying, oh, he's too young. It was a learning experience. When Floyd Mayweather was a grandpa, 36 years old, almost 37. It was his 5th weight division. It was Canelo Alvarez's bullyweight division, on the other hand. And when he fought Pacquiao, we all know he was trying to fight Pacquiao in 2009, and it was Pacquiao who turned down that fight due to a needle, or a drug test, I should say. So you're not gonna try to convince me that it was Floyd Mayweather's fault when he offered Pacquiao a 50-50 split when it comes to pay-per-view, and he guaranteed him a $50 million purse, and Pacquiao said absolutely not. I don't want to take this drug test. The same drug test that his team emailed Floyd Mayweather's team, if we fail this drug test, can we keep it under the table and fight? According to Teddy Atlas. And that's the same guy who accused Floyd Mayweather of being smart and strategic and fought Pacquiao at the right time, and he knew that fact. So that proves that these fans know what time it is. They say, oh, Floyd Mayweather only fought a half a decade. Well, that's how good he is. He could fight a half a decade and still be the fighter of the decade, because he beat the fighters of the decade that y'all claim should be #1, and that's a Pacquiao and a Canelo. But who are we kidding at the end of the day? We all know what time it is with Floyd. They just don't want to speak the truth because they're afraid of the backlash they're going to receive by speaking the truth. However, over here, we cut from a different cloth. We're going to speak the truth regardless. And when your nickname is the truth, obviously Errol Spence is going to co-sign when he hears the truth being spoken. And that's the exact reason why Errol Spence retweeted J. Rock Williams' tweet. And shout out to J. Rock for keeping it 1,000. Because people think it's really not that deep, but it really is that deep. Because people don't understand the hate Floyd Mayweather get on a day-to-day basis. And they want to claim it ain't impressive to be undefeated for over 20 years. However, on the other hand, they try to erase Lomachenko losses. That being said, subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumber by the second, don't, and listen to these casual fans. Keep in mind, I'm going to leave the link for that video in the description box below or the comment section, just to show proofs. And obviously, to show the hate that Floyd Mayweather receives. Because like I said, regardless of your feelings, you got to put that aside when you rank a fighter. Because you got to do it with logic, not with emotion. And that's what we do at the IQ University. And click on the notification bell to get notified every time we post to go live on Split Decision. We also talked about this on Split Decision. Be on the lookout for that. I already posted a video when it comes to that in particular. So tune in every Sunday live. If you even think about disagreeing, if you dream about debating with me, man, you better wake up and apologize and call in Split Decision Sunday, because just like Errol Spence, we want all the smoke. But just like all these fighters on the coincidental list, including Floyd, it ain't a coincidence that all these casual fans that talk all this ish, that just want to talk trash, don't want to bring no facts to the table, I'm calling them out. I'm telling them to come on my show. You can have all the time you want to debate. I'm not going to cut you off. And nobody showed up, including all these old media members that stay mentioning my name with vain. And when it comes to split decision, where we're going to have that bell ring, we could debate for 12 rounds. When the round 1 started, they were a no-show. However, they claim they want to debate. They want to prove me wrong. I'm giving them the opportunity, but everybody is a no-show. So anybody that want to smoke, that want to debate, call in. I challenge you. I'm not going to hurt you physically, but I will hurt your feelings. So call in. Obviously, at the end of the day, if you are allergic to the truth, you're going to get an ear infection, but I could care less because you could see the doctor, but the doctor ain't going to save your ass from the professor at the Aki University, which is Aki. So, like I said time and time again, subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't, and listen to these casual fans. Follow my man Lunatune for the funniest boxing memes. And to be continued on the next episode of Aki TV.